Hey everyone, welcome to this summary of Horizon 5's 17th monthly content update, Japanese Automotive. We've had German Automotive back in Series 8, but now it's time to see what the Land of the Rising Sun has to offer. I think expectations are high for this update, and I'm curious to see if you all think they delivered. So let's jump right in to the festival playlist. And straight away on the right, you can see the long-awaited Nissan Z, finally in-game. This is absolutely one of my favorite modern sports cars, and aside from perhaps some of Toyota's GR lineup, the car I have wanted the most in Horizon 5. So we'll see the Z again in just a second. Let's focus our attention to the overall series rewards, which give us the 2020 GTR for 80 points, which is a solid pick. Not a lot of people have this one. And then the 22B is our 160 point reward. Jumping into summer, you can see we don't have to wait long to pick up the new Z, as it's available here for only 20 points. So happily we'll all be able to jump right into this one when the series goes live. And then we can also grab the AT38 Hilux for 40 points, which is another pretty rare pickup. Further in the season, we've got two event labs, kicking off with Vuku's legendary Tokyo project, and the Forzathon shop this week also has the R390 and new NSX, alongside the Japanese racing gloves, which I believe we first saw in the World Cup update back for Series 4. Let's move on now to autumn, where we've got a highly requested returning car from Horizon 4, the SW20 MR2, for 20 points. We've also got the Legacy RS up for grabs again at 40. We can see here for the playlist theming, everything from the event labs to the treasure hunt matches the Japanese automotive theme, which I gotta say, I really want to see more of. Leaning heavily into a theme instead of kind of trying to spread things out and please everyone at the same time is, I think, a better strategy for these updates. Finishing off autumn with the Forzathon shop, we've got the 2000 GT and FD240 up for sale. Then in winter, the Mitsubishi Galant VR4 happily returns to Horizon for 20 points, and the Land Cruiser is ours again for 40. Vuku is back with another event lab, and this week we've got the Collectibles Challenge to collect 8 lucky cats around the airstrip in the southwest corner of the map. Finally, in the shop, we can get the GTR LM and Rally Raid Nissan. Then in spring, to round out the month, we're getting the fun-sized 2000 GT, the new to Horizon Toyota Sports 800, an absolute nugget of a car, and one I can see having a lot of fun with. Then for 40 points, the Sentra comes back from Season 12. Later in the season, we can get the NSX-R GT from the trial, which is definitely worth picking up if you don't have, and then we've got more standard Japanese theming to wrap up with a Forzathon shop that has the LFA and DeBerti Designs Tacoma. Now let's wrap up the playlist here with our tease for the next month, which will be a Horizon Wilds takeover with a revamped stunt park, new decorations, and of course more new cars. So expect some off-roading content coming your way soon, and we do also know that alongside this Horizon Wilds update, there will be a tribute to Ken Block, including a new chat phrase, player badge, and some Block and Hoonigan-themed challenges and rewards. Bringing it back to Japanese autos for this month, though, with the 2 new and 2 returning cars, the Z doesn't really come as a surprise, but honestly, to me, that just makes the update. I love the car, and I have been itching to drive it in Horizon. Our other new car, the Sports 800, definitely does come as a surprise to me, but a very welcome one. I love old school heritage cars like this. I think they have a lot of fun potential for one-make Horizon races and just absolutely goofy builds. The returning cars are good as well. Super excited to get the SW20 back finally, and the Galant is just a perfect competitor to the Legacy. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I think expectations for a Japan update are going to be high, and I would have liked to see Playground try to match that with maybe just one other new to Forza car, maybe a GR86 or Chaser, something the community has really been asking for a while now. But I think given the scope of just how much content the studio seems to be able to deliver for each update, the cars we did get are all strong picks. Of course, though, there's more than just cars and the playlist with this update. We've got a few other major additions to customization and the event lab. Starting off with another big batch of new wheels for Horizon. 23 new rim styles are coming to the game from companies like GoZiggin, NK, and Advan. Finally, my beloved SA3Rs are in Horizon. We've also got some other super popular wheels like the TSVs and Gramlite 57s. I'm always happy to see more customization added to the game, but next time, please can it be more default aero. That is all I need. We've got tons of great wheels now, Rocket Bunny is back, we just need some better default Forza wings to round out the customization, and then I will be happy. Alright, now let's jump over to the other headlining feature update for this series, the 57 new Event Lab props all themed around car meets. This is honestly a huge update for Event Lab creators. There are tons of signs and road markers, snappable road pieces, buildings, barriers, parking spaces, ramps, and more. This, I feel, is going to be one of those updates that just skyrockets the quality of some Event Labs and really opens up some new possibilities. My fellow JDM nerds will probably know about the famous UDX parking garage in Akiba, where you can always spot some incredible cars, even when there isn't a meet happening, and we basically now have all the perfect props to rebuild that. The fact that a lot of these ground pieces are snappable is really key as well. I do just hope that they snap a bit better than the Hot Wheels parts, which can still have some kind of rough transitions. With snappable paved ground tiles though, creating racetracks potentially just got much easier as well. Elevation and banking will still likely be a challenge, and I really want to see some props to address that, but this is a car park update, not a car drive update. So I'll keep holding out hope for a future racetrack prop pack. That aside though, seriously, this is a great prop pack, and as always, I just can't wait to see what the big creators can do with it. And with that, the Japanese Automotive update is just about complete. We are getting some nice bug fixes as usual, I'll throw those up on the screen, but that's a wrap for the Series 17 update. In all, we got some great cars, good new customization, and some really good Event Lab props. They also stuck to the series theme for all the events and rewards, which I like to see. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I think as soon as you attach Japan to anything Horizon, expectations skyrocket, and I would have liked to see them address that a bit with something bigger to make this update stand out from the rest, but as a whole, I'm really happy with everything we did get, and I feel this is absolutely one of the game's stronger months. Now, we are still waiting on news for Horizon's second expansion, but honestly, I wasn't expecting any updates here. I think with the Motorsport info drop we just had, they want to let that news breathe a bit before dropping any information on DLC 2 for Horizon. But here's hoping we don't have to wait too much longer. I'm really curious what they've got cooking over at Playground. If you want a summary of all the Forza Motorsport news, I did just drop a video on that as well, so feel free to check it out. And folks, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.